Hey guys, welcome to your NFL Rumors Daily Update. Uh, Today we got a lot of things to go over and talk about. So glad to have you with us. Make sure if you've not subscribed to the channel, subscribe. That way we can get you all your updates. We normally go 2 or 3 times a week. That's what our plan is to keep on rolling. We got the podcast coming up pretty soon as well. We also been doing a bunch of spaces with some of the people that work with us, so really happy about that as well. So, looking at some things, we want to talk about Justin Fields first. There's a lot of speculation that Justin Fields could be on the move in the off season. Um, one of a couple beat writers said that they look for the Bears to look at a quarterback, the future there. Justin Fields. A lot of people thinks he could stay. A lot of people thinks he could go. A lot of speculation around him going right now, but there will be a lot of teams that's interested. The Bears have 2 top 10 picks, and Justin Fields will net them some more draft capital. So we'll have to see what that looks like. We know DJ Moore is a big fan of Justin Fields. Would they build around him with the O line, or will they go to try to get another quarterback? Like, for example, Jaden Daniels of LSU, someone like that, Michael Penix. We'll have to see, but the speculation this week was around the Bears picking a first round quarterback. So we'll have to see how that develops. We got a lot of news to throw your way today, so we'll get right into everything else. Talking about Jaden Daniels real quick, he won the Davy O'Brien Award for college's best quarterback. So definitely, I think that really helped his stock. It'll be interesting to see what happens on Saturday for the Heisman. Marvin Harrison Jr. won the Blitnikoff Award. No surprise there, as the most outstanding wide receiver here at NFL Rumors. We think he's the best player that will enter the draft. Looking at that, he's not decided whether he wants to go in the NFL draft yet, but we'll have to wait and see. But both of those guys we just mentioned definitely could be top 10 picks, top 5 picks. So Marvin Harrison could really add to a team that is already there. Could even go to the Bears, right? If Justin Fields stays. So be interesting to see what happens there. Kansas City Chiefs, a lot of news out there today. Clyde's Edwars-Helaire will start this week with Isaiah Pacheco being out with the shoulder injury. So Helaire getting another shot there. He has 1,762 career yards. Derek Carr will start this week as he will lead the Saints. So he was able to go through the concussion protocol. You talking about Jaden Daniels? I mean, that could be a possible team, like to play home. A love situation for Daniels to play in Louisiana. So that could be a really, really good thing there. Looking at some more Chiefs news, we got a suspension. Justin Ross receives a 6-game suspension after alleged altercation with his girlfriend. The Chiefs have really put themselves in a rough situation with wide receivers. They got Hardman out on IR. So a lot of things going on there. The Chiefs could have really used at their trade deadline to go get a solid number 1 receiver. Did not do that, and we'll see how bad that could hurt them in their playoff run. Trevor Lawrence is a game time decision for the Jaguars this week. Trevor Lawrence suffered that bad sprain, as everybody's seen. Everybody thought it was going to be a lot worse, but Lawrence could give it a go this week. Justin Jefferson. A lot of fantasy owners happy about this one. Justin Jefferson back in the lineups, expects to get a good workload. Something NFL Runners reported about a week ago that he's going to be playing. So Justin Jefferson getting back on the field, that should help Josh Dobbs, who will get to start tremendously. Jonathan Taylor out again. So it's going to be Zach Moss, top 10 running back in the league. So I don't think the Colts are going to hurt in the running game, but Jonathan Taylor is going to be out another week. George Pickens, getting a lot of headlines today and last night. Some of the looks that he gave, disinterest, some say. not happy with a lot of different situations there. Um, Reportedly, Mike Tomlin had to talk to him a couple times to keep his emotions in check. And this has happened previous in the games. So it'll be interesting to see what the Steelers got going on. They were in a rough spot. They lost 2 games. The two teams that's only won 2 games all year. So the Steelers really got to figure it out. Really see if they want to go with Mitch Trubisky. Want to see, or they could go with Mason Rudolph. We'll have to see what that looks like. But definitely Steelers in a rough spot. They need to put some wins together to make that big playoff push. Looking at some news around Alvin Kamara. So Alvin Kamara ran into a sideline worker, was pushed into him, broken leg with the sideline worker torn ligaments. Kamara, really done a nice thing for him. Give him a signed jersey, signed football. Um, he was really appreciative of that. I thought it was a good gesture on Kamara. I think it was just an accident that happened. Hopefully the team will take good care of him as well, as he's a sideline worker in the league. So definitely wishing him well. Bailey Zappy, just talking about what he did last night, had 3 touchdowns, really played well in the first half. Kind of slowed down the second half, but he done a really good job there. Mac Jones only has 10 touchdowns all season, so don't see Zappy going away anywhere. So Bailey Zappy looks like he's going to be New England's quarterback to finish out the season. Want to talk else about Robbie Gold over the last couple of days. Robbie Gold is retired, played with the 49ers and Bears, a 29 for 29 in the playoffs. Be interesting to see if a team would try to bring him back for a team that's in the playoffs if Robbie Gold wanted to do that. The Chargers, a lot of speculation all year that Brandon Staley was on the hot seat. Brandon Staley this week said he might make some changes at the running back, reducing the carries of Austin Eckler. Austin Eckler already unhappy. I don't see Austin Eckler being in with the Chargers next year at all. It looks like he'll be going on for another team, but this is not a way to make him happy. And it'll be interesting to see if Brandon Staley can make it throughout the rest of the season. Chargers have played in some close games, but still underperforming this year. And we still got Zach Ertz up there. Zach Ertz, talking about him, the Eagles and the 49ers have showed the most interest. It'll be interesting to see who Zach Ertz might sign with. But he would add to both of those teams, in my opinion. So we'll see if the Niners or the Eagles could go ahead and get Zach Ertz and add him for their playoff run. As we finish out things tonight, I want to talk about a couple things we got going on here with the NFL Rumors. We've got a newsletter out. Make sure that you sign up for that. We also have our website. It's been really moving along. Make sure you come to the website, check it out at nflrooms.com. We're going to have a podcast probably tomorrow. We'll get out as well, a full podcast. In the future, we're looking at guests like Antonio Cromartie down the line as he is working toward getting him a coaching gig. So we're really happy to hear about what he says there. Thinks that Antonio could really use that NFL skills to land on a really good college football program and do that program well. So interesting to see what that might hold. So also make sure that, like we said, make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel. Make sure you're following NFL Rumors on Twitter. Every Sunday we have this set and or start thread on Twitter. It goes for about 3 hours. Make sure you check that out. Hit that up and put it all there. We've been averaging 50, 60,000 views a week there from people trying to get their fantasy titles there. So make sure you check that out. And again, we really appreciate you always backing NFL Rumors. We always appreciate you supporting us. And really glad that we have everybody with us. And we really appreciate all the support. That's it for now. And we will sign off for now. But here's your guy, NFL Rumors, saying thank you again and have a blessed evening, okay?